all the latest on the tensions between India and Pakistan. Now, amidst those escalating tensions and reported ceasefire violations by Pakistan, China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi spoke with India's National Security Advisor NSA Ajit Doval, urging New Delhi to quote-unquote avoid escalating the situation and to remain calm and restrained. Wang Yi reiterated Beijing's support for the recent ceasefire efforts and added that China is willing to continue playing a constructive role in facilitating peace. He also had a separate phone conversation with Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar, stressing China's concerns over any further escalation, particularly due to China's shared borders with both the countries. We have my colleague Karthik Malhotra now joining us in the studio. Karthik, talk to us. One is that we also have Lieutenant General Nishikant Singh with us on the broadcast. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm just coming to you. Karthik, one is that you see the updates in the last, say, 6 to 8 hours. It went from ceasefire to ceasefire violations to what's going to happen overnight. The only silver lining here seems to be that there has been no action overnight, and that the normalcy is seemingly returning to the border areas.
At least that's what we know, Krishna, from 10:30 p.m. onwards last night. Let's look at the timeline of the ceasefire. So there was a call, DGMO to DGMO level call at 3:35 p.m. is what we understand from our reporting. In addition to that, we also know that Donald Trump had tweeted just around 5 p.m. or so that he has had a call with the leadership in India and in Pakistan, and has been able to negotiate a peace between a ceasefire, at least if not lasting peace, between the two countries. But it just took 3 hours from 5 p.m., which was the slated time for the ceasefire to kick in, till about 8 p.m. that the ceasefire actually lasted. 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. we have heard artillery shelling across the border. We have seen some violence in the Aknoor sector. In addition to that, drones have also been spotted in multiple areas, including in Srinagar. And there were visuals that came in from Omar Abdullah's handle on Twitter, on X last evening, showing those drones flying over Srinagar airspace. And of course, India then had to send its own air defenses up in the air again and thwart that incoming attack from drones, which were sent by Pakistan, obviously. So yes, from 8 o'clock to about 10:30 p.m., 2.5 hours, there was clear violation of ceasefire by Pakistan. And India had no choice but to have its air defenses up and thwart those attacks coming in from Pakistan. But from 10:30 p.m. to at least what we are hearing and the visuals that we are seeing, there has been peace in the valley. There has been peace even in parts of Punjab, including Firozpur, where we've seen that visuals are coming in the morning. There have been no sirens that have rung. There has been no artillery shelling. There have been no drone sightings, and that peace has lasted. Now, coming specifically to what you were mentioning earlier, Krishna, about China's foreign minister asking India to de-escalate. Well, I think the message is fairly clear and simple, and this is something we've heard from the Indian leadership, including India's Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri, over and over again. And one tends to agree with that sentiment that India has not escalated the matters even once. India has only responded to the escalation by Pakistan. So any measure to de-escalate tensions between India and Pakistan rests only on Pakistan. Even yesterday, after the ceasefire was broken, it was broken by Pakistan. Right. The escalation was done again by Pakistan and not by India. So I think any request to normalize situations, to de-escalate, has to be done by Pakistan and Pakistan alone.
Right, clear where the onus lies. Meanwhile, let's get you some more updates as well. A soldier was killed when he was hit by a fragment of a Pakistani drone, an Indian soldier. This Pakistani drone, which was successfully intercepted by the Army Air Defense at an airbase in Jammu and Kashmir's Udhampur district on Saturday night. The incident took place before the announcement of a ceasefire by India and Pakistan to end all combat activities, which have intensified after India's armed forces carried out a missile strike on terror infrastructure in Pakistan post the Pahalgam terror attack. The soldier was on duty at the Udhampur Air Base, which came under Pakistani drone attack earlier during the day, and the Indian air defense systems successfully intercepted the drones in the air, but this Jawan was hit by a fallen piece of debris, resulting in critical injuries to him, and and that's the latest that we understand, a soldier being killed because of a fragment of a Pakistani drone that fell on them. We have Lieutenant General Nishikanta Singh with us. Lieutenant General Nishikanta Singh, we're yet to assess the damage caused by those ceasefire violations, the 2 to 3 hours of ceasefire violations. And we will, once we get clarity on that, that will be important, isn't it? We know that this particular Jawan, this particular soldier was killed, but we don't know because there were dozens of drones. We already understand that Pakistan has sent across the border more than 500 drones prior to yesterday. We still don't have the count of the number of drones that were sent across. So we are yet to assess the damage.
Yes, it will take some time for the damage to be assessed because, like, using swarm drone has got its own peculiarity. Firstly, it tries to find out where are our air defense assets located. Second, when we bring them down, as you have brought out, the debris can be deadly, and being very not a large object, or many in the public will not know what has really happened, and as what is really unfortunate incident in Udhampur where a Jawan lost his life. Such things can happen. Now, coming down to what really prompted the Pakistanis to violate the stoppage of firing, in my opinion, it will be wrong to say that it is just a rock element. The rock element, if it was a rock element, maybe in one sector, maybe confined to the LC sector. But what happened yesterday night was almost all across the borders. So it definitely cannot be just off the cuff of or one of the commanders going against. It appears to be a plan and a deliberate act by the Pakistanis to test how well is India still defending.
Exactly.
And they possibly thought that they will take advantage of the whole thing, which they really failed.
Right. Stay with us. We have Pathikrit Paine, Foreign Affairs expert, and SP Ved, former DGP of Jammu and Kashmir, now joining us on the broadcast. Mr. SP Ved, thank you so much for being with us on this broadcast. I'm going to begin by asking you a simple question. Tell us, what is your assessment of what exactly went on from 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. last night, and what is your assessment of the situation post 10:30, 11 p.m. last night till now? We haven't heard any reports of shelling drones since then.
See, last evening from 8:30 to, I think, around 11, I was watching the activity all around, and we had a violation in Akhnur, in Araspura sector, in many other places on the LOC. Drone activity in Kashmir Valley, in Srinagar, Ganderbal, in Udhampur, a lot of it, even in Jammu city, where Akhnur, Samba, and even Katra, Vaishno Devi shrine was being raided by all these swarm of drones. So Pakistan, in spite of committing that 5 p.m. onwards, there will be complete cessation of any fire or drone activity, Pakistan violated. And I agree with General Nishikant. It can't be one odd rogue element or somebody who has not yet received the orders. I don't agree with that. Once you commit, it is your duty to convey it down the stream as quickly as possible. If India could do it, why couldn't Pakistan do it? It is a bloody rogue state, a deliberate attempt. And I think India needs to take a note of it. My experience of 35 years of dealing with Pakistan, it is not a trustworthy country. It's a rogue army and ISI. You just can't trust it. I think I am seeing on the social media even now the reports about swarm of drones in Amritsar. I don't know. You can confirm it through your correspondent there. But this is what is going on in the social media. But yes, reports from the border areas, it appears that it is now calm. But I think we must doubly ensure and insist on Pakistan first ensuring that it does not violate. Pakistan has stabbed India a number of times, and I think it only runs to China and brotherly Muslim countries of Middle East and USA only when it is trampled, it is surrounded by India's might, which it saw yesterday, last 2 nights, previous
Right.
night and yesterday. Yes.
Right, Mr. SP, I also want to ask, what is the latest you're hearing from Nagrota? There were reports of an incursion in Nagrota, and it was the White Night Corps which engaged with them at the perimeter. This movement, suspicious movement at the perimeter, and there was a brief exchange of fire as well in Nagrota.
Yes, there was a report about it, some intrusion, and that it has been neutralized. But what is the latest one? I did not check in the morning.
Okay.
I think we need to wait for the official version, either from the Indian Army, from Nagrota Corps headquarters, or from the J&K Police headquarters, whenever they issue some official handout. I think let's wait for let's not rush into.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Yes,